Hi everyone, welcome to Life Simplified. This is Jyotishri and I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm here with a collab with some of my fellow booktubers and we are going to suggest you some great non-fiction books. So if you're wondering what book to pick next, you might want to stick around and check out all the suggestions of your favorite booktubers.
Hey guys, I'm Sai from The Book Dragon, and first of all, thank you Jyotishri for including me in this collaboration. My most favorite non-fiction book is something which is very famous, and I'm sure many of you guys might have heard of it, and some of you might have even read it, and it is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. Now, I'm saying this book in specific because this is the only non-fiction book which has had the most effect on me as a person. I read this in August 2020 because from July 2020, many things were not going that great for me, and I should say that this has had a great impact on my life in a very positive way. I can say that by the end of July 2020, I was pretty much hopeless, and this gave me the hope that I needed in order to carry on with the things that I was doing. The effect of this book was wonderful because it changed a lot of things for me internally rather than changing them externally. The central theme of this book is that you become and create what you believe in, and just by using the power of our thoughts, we can just fabricate our entire world. So if you are dealing with something bad and if you want hope in some way or the other, please do go for it because it will definitely help you.
Hello, I'm Mrinalini Raj and I'm very happy to be a part of this collaboration with my fellow booktubers. The book I am going to recommend is Amitav Ghosh's The Great Derangement. So we have mostly known Amitav Ghosh for the beautiful fiction he writes, but maybe not many are aware that his non-fiction is equally amazing. This work is about global warming, the environment, what led to it, how it is affecting us in our daily lives, and I think it is high time that the environment, the climate crisis should be a part of the mainstream discussion. And this Amitav Ghosh being such a huge writer, he talking about it in the non-fictional form makes this book extremely important to be read by all. So I do hope that if you're listening to me, do consider reading this book at least once in your life. Thank you so much for inviting me for the collaboration. Bye.
Namaste guys, I'm Divya Agrawal from the channel named Celebrity Research. Thank you Jyotishri for having me on your channel for this collaboration for the non-fiction book recommendation. So the book I'm going to recommending you all is Living with Depression by Nick Weatherhawk. I read this book I guess 2 years back and I absolutely fell in love with this book. So the book is actually about the journey of author himself, Nick Weatherhawk, with depression. The way he described depression in this book is so different from what I have read in other books. The mental health that has been described in this book is not just about mental health, it is about how people perceive it and what it actually affects to the people who are suffering from it. It also describes that there are two kind of people who are going through depression, that are one are depressed person and one are depressed person. You would know about it in the detail if you read this book. This book is not even up to 100 pages. It's very short, but it talks mostly about his journey and how he has dealt with the people and what kind of medications he took and describing his feeling in this book. I just absolutely fell in love with this book and I would highly recommend you all to read this book also.
Hey guys, this is Maya from Bookshot. I have an interesting book recommendation for people who are into video creation, and that book is called Fast, Cheap and Viral by Ashish Chopra. Now, Ashish Chopra is a person who has created a lot of theme-based videos for different companies, and these videos have gone quite viral on internet. So in this book, he talks about the logic behind creating share-worthy videos. He tells us what makes people to click on videos. He also talks about the concept of personal branding when it comes to videos. Now, we all know for a fact that videos are getting a lot of traction these days. They are going to remain for a long time. So it is very important for us to understand how things work on digital platforms, and that is what this book tells us. He actually talks about the team aspect of creating videos, that is creating videos for bigger projects. But even if you are a solo video creator, this book will still help you. It will give you a lot of insights about video creation at various levels. So you should definitely check out this book. And thank you so much Jyotishri for inviting me on your channel.
Hey everyone, my name is Meera. I have a YouTube channel called Meera Nair where I talk about books and TV shows. Today I'm going to recommend to you a non-fiction book which is one of my all-time favorites. It is Night by Elie Wiesel. This is an autobiographical account of the Holocaust wherein the author talks about how he and his family were sent to the Auschwitz concentration camps, the deaths, the violation of human rights that ensued, and the barbarity with which the prisoners were treated. The book also delves into topics such as religion, faith, and human instincts. It's a very short read, one that you should take your time with because it's so heartrending and jarring. I have already read it twice and I know that I will be revisiting this book several times again. So I highly recommend that you pick up Night by Elie Wiesel. Thank you so much Jyotishri for having me on your channel. I am sure that you will find some great bookish content on her channel. So please do subscribe to her if you haven't already.
Hi guys, I am Madhurima from the YouTube channel Madhurima Das, where I talk about books and other related stuff. First of all, thank you Jyotishri for giving me this opportunity of being on your channel. To be very honest guys, I am not a big fan of non-fiction, but there's one non-fiction book I read and it completely blew my mind. This was Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. As the name suggests, this is the story of our species, the Homo sapiens. Billions of years ago, we were also a bunch of animals roaming on Earth just like every other species out there. So what did we do to become this most dominating species? And is it really something to be proud of? Or should we hang our heads in shame for the terrible things we have done to be where we are today? The book also tries to predict the future that with so much hyper improvement in technology, are we really headed for a better future or are we actually digging our own graves? You may or may not agree with everything that the book suggests, but nevertheless, it's an extremely engaging, eye-opening book that not only answers but also raises a lot of questions. So yeah, this was my recommendation and thank you once again for having me.
Hi guys, this is Shruti from the channel Fandom Newbie. First of all, thank you so much Jyotishri for having me on your channel. So the non-fiction book that I want to recommend is Becoming by Michelle Obama. Now, of course, this is Michelle Obama's memoir and her story in itself is extremely inspiring. But what I loved about this book is the way Michelle Obama has described her entire life and how she's kind of spoken about the different hats that she's had to wear throughout her life. So when she was an ambitious student who was trying to get a law degree, to when she started her career and the kind of difficulties she faced there, then in marrying the man who would become the president of the United States and all the challenges she faced as a black woman being in a room filled with powerful white men. And then also the challenges of being a mother whilst also having a very, very public platform where everyone can scrutinize every small aspect of her life. Just reading the way she handled all of this with so much grace and with so much dignity and with so much compassion was just so inspiring to read, and I absolutely loved it and I recommend it to everyone. Also, listen to the audiobook because hearing Michelle Obama talk about her own story was just perfect. So yeah, that was my recommendation. Again, thank you so much Jyotishri for having me on your channel. That's it. Bye.
Hello everyone, I am Shalu from the channel Shalu Walia. Jyotishri asked me for my favorite non-fiction book and the book that I will like to recommend is Open by Andre Agassi. The book is a candid account of Agassi's childhood, the rise, the fall, the stirring comeback of a top-level player, as well as his relationships, his rivalries and more. Tennis was forced upon him and this tennis legend claims to hate it. Can you believe that this tennis legend hates tennis? The 8-time Grand Slam winner saw enough defeats and failures throughout his career. But with his willpower and resilience, he created history. Figuring out who he was is a constant theme throughout the book. What makes the book special is that there are enough life lessons which Agassi shares along the way. Agassi shares from his own life experiences to narrate what he witnessed as a player and a person. The book is inspirational without being preachy. I highly recommend Open. You don't even have to be a tennis fan to enjoy this book. You just need to appreciate an interesting life story of a true champion who touched the zenith against all odds. So this was my recommendation. Thank you Jyotishri for having me on your channel.
Hey guys, I'm Jyotsna from Jyotsna's Bookscapades and Jyotishri asked me what's my favorite non-fiction book of all time. So here I am to tell you that my favorite non-fiction book of all time is actually When Smoke Gets in Your Eyes and Other Stories from the Crematorium by Caitlin Doughty, which I absolutely love. It's an amazing read which talks about the author's life, who is actually a mortician by the way, and her experience dealing with dead bodies, be it burying them, be it cremating them, and more importantly, how humans deal with death. Like, we all know death is sad, losing someone is sad, but how do you deal with it? Like, how do you face your own mortality? And that's what she talks about in the book. I think it's a must read. Like, if you're born, you are bound to die, right? So again, an important read. I highly recommend this one.
Hey guys, this is Divya and I hope you're all doing well, and the book I chose for this video is Fluid by Ashish Jaiswal. It's a book which was recommended by Amish Tripathi, and that's the reason I actually went ahead with it. It's a non-fiction and I had so many non-fiction books in my mind for this collaboration video while preparing for this collaboration video, but in the end I went ahead with this one because I enjoyed and loved reading this book. So this book actually sheds light on how we need to like focus on other things other than our profession, how we need to have a fluid approach in our life, like it is having n number of examples. It's C.V. Raman, who used to be a physicist and won a Nobel Prize in physics. The same time he used to play music, he was having some interest in music, and still he won like a Nobel Prize in physics. He was able to focus on physics. That means he had a fluid approach in his life, and he was like able to achieve a lot many things. So I totally love this book. It's a non-fiction, it's underrated non-fiction, was recommended by Amish Tripathi, and that's the reason I picked this one and ended up loving it. So if you want, you can also read this one. So this was Ashish Jaiswal's Fluid.
Hello everyone, this is Abhishek from Life Simplified, and today I'll be telling you about a non-fiction book which is Freedom from the Known by J. Krishnamurti. So why I'm telling you about this book? Because this is a book which can actually change the course of your life and the way you think. As the name suggests, this book can set you completely free, and it can make you think in a very liberated way. It will allow you to leave the orthodox pattern of your life, and then you can think out of the box for yourself, which can open new realms for you in life. And you can do things which you never imagined that you will be able to do. And this is the reason you should pick up this book and read it.
So that was all for this video. Thank you to everyone who has participated, and I hope you have enjoyed this video and you have found some good recommendations and some books that you would want to pick up next. And if you like the content on my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.